sauce, I got the recipe.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the beautifully manicured and well-renowned Robert Peters Park here in Bellevue, Ohio, where it took about 10 guys to get this field ready at 3 p.m. after the rain that they had come in. I'm joined alongside Evan Johnson tonight. For Evan, kind of a new one for both of us. This is my second time here, your first time, the District 7 12U Little League Championship.
Yeah, excited to be here, Josh. Just a great atmosphere right now. We had a delay starting this game a little bit later. The field looks great after being completely underwater. Just really excited that we get to play some ball today.
Yeah, I spoke with one of the coaches here and one of the volunteers. He said it took about 37 bags of Diamond Dry to get this thing ready to roll tonight. That shows you how much it means to them to play this game and to be able to host this game here tonight. And it's two teams have already played each other this week. It's 3-0 Bellevue against 3-1 Bucyrus. They played each other on Wednesday night. Bellevue won 10-0. But this Bucyrus squad, so we're going to take a look at them right now. They're led by head coach Brock Lorigan. They're 3-1. They've scored 29 runs over 4 games. They've only allowed 18, so less than 2 or 3 a game at that point, 4 a game. Their only loss, though, was on Wednesday to this Bellevue squad where they got shut out 10-0, and they got 1 hit.
Yeah, you can see the anomaly on the schedule there. Their last 3 games, the Bellevue getting shut out. But like you mentioned, a lot of potential on the offensive side. And maybe we can start to see the bats get hotter now that they've seen Bellevue and see what they're going against. Maybe boost their confidence in this game.
Yeah, and you know, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the keys to victory for Bucyrus. Mine for them is going to be air-free. I forgot to get you before the game, Evan. So for you, what's a key for Bucyrus to double-dip Bellevue here tonight and get a win?
I think you got to score fast. I think the team that kind of jumps onto a lead early can kind of take the other team by storm, will have a great advantage.
All right, we're ready for a first pitch here from Robert Peters Park. It'll be a ground ball back to the pitcher, and it'll be out number 1 as Brantley Green rolls over one back to Tommy Artino on the mound, and that's out number 1. But good progress to make contact on the first pitch.
Yeah, what an approach by the leadoff hitter, swinging at first pitch. Wasn't able to get the contact he wanted, but just a good swing on it.
I tell you what, I spoke with the umpires tonight before the game. I've talked to both coaches, and from what I've heard, we're going to be in a pitcher's duel tonight. It's Tommy Artino on the mound for Bellevue. He's their number 1. And John Curry, is on the mound for Bucyrus. He's also their number 1, a lefty versus righty matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I kind of got to see these guys kind of throw in the pregame, see them just throw the ball around the diamond. They're both ready to go.
As this is Colton Lane in the box for Bucyrus. Count's going to go to 1-2. We'll see what Tom comes back with. He's going to go up and away. Count's going to even up to 2-2.
Good idea with that outside pitch. Almost got the chase, but was able to hold off of it.
Artino comes with a 2-2. He throws it on that outside edge, and it'll be strikeout number 1 for Tommy on the mound.
Artino comes with the 2-2.
That'll be the 3-hole hitter, number 99 for Bucyrus. Bentley Lohr is going to step to the plate.
We might see a lot of that today on the mound today with the strikeouts. Working with a very fast tempo right now.
It's going to miss just inside. 1-0. Artino delivers the 1-0, misses up. Good approach here by the number 3 hitter for Bucyrus. Gets ahead as the hitter 2-0, a great count.
Yeah, maybe getting sped up a little too much on the mound.
He's going to miss away, 3-0 count for Lohr. Artino going to look to battle his way all the way back into this count. He'll deliver the first strike and get it to 3-1.
Just floated one in there. Had to see one go first. Starting to work back.
That's going to be low, ball 4, and the first base runner of the evening for the Redmen from Bucyrus is Bentley Lohr, and now pitcher's burst pitcher as Curry's going to step to the plate. He's going to get strike 1 on the outside corner.
Great opportunity with a runner on first. Do some damage here in the top of the first.
A little bit of off-speed magic there from Artino. Count's going to go to 0-2. Don't be surprised to see a fastball outside corner. That's what he was looking for, 1-2.
Again, trying to get the batter to chase.
The 1-2 from Tommy. He gets him to chase on the off-speed. And Bucyrus goes down quickly. We're going to stay here, and we're going to talk about the home squad. Bring up our team spotlight of the Bellevue Redmen. They are led by head coach Jason Nichols. They are 3-0 on the tournament. They have only given up, Evan, 6 runs in 3 games, and all 6 of those runs were in 1 game. Their other 2 victories are both by way of shutout. Yeah, they've just kind of run through the teams they've played. Definitely coming into this game with just a boatload of confidence. Just trying to keep playing their game and keep progressing. 28 runs in 3 games, allowing 6. They scored 11, 7, and 10. As Curry on the mound looks like he's bringing it just as hard as Artino was. I really feel like we're going to be in for a pitcher's duel, but we're going to take a look at the keys to victory for Bellevue, and we'll get yours again like we did in the previous one. But for me, for them to come out successful, it's going to be prevent the big inning. Hold the Bucyrus offense in check, prevent the big inning, and give yourself an opportunity. What about you? Yeah, I think they just have to play their game. I mean, it's simple. They don't need to change anything up just because it's a championship game. Try to do anything special. This team knows what they can do. Just keep playing your game. Play how you've been doing the past week, and good things will come. Leading off for Bellevue's the shortstop, number 1, Jason Post. Curry gets a signal from the catcher. He'll deliver. He'll miss up and away for ball 1. Not chasing at the first pitch. Trying to be patient. Just waiting for one to drive. It's going to be just outside. Count's going to go to 2-0, and a great opportunity for Jason to be a great leadoff batter, get that leadoff runner on. It's going to miss up. Count's going to go to 3-0. Flirting around the edges of the strike zone, close, but just got to rein it in just a little bit. Curry delivers. It's going to miss inside. It'll be a 4-pitch walk for Post, and it'll bring up the left fielder, number 28, Carson Frederick. The lefty's going to step in the box. I mean, that's the most ideal situation, getting that leadoff guy, especially the leadoff hitter of the game, to get them on first base. Lefty on lefty matchup. He'll look at strike 1 just on that outside edge. Curry gets a sign, the 0-1. It'll be fouled right back here at us. Count's going to go to 0-2, and a great job by Curry after a 4-pitch walk to get ahead 0-2 on this batter. Yeah, very favorable pitcher's count. Now able to kind of go to a pitch that he wants. He's going to miss up and in with a little bit of an off speed. 1-2 now. Yeah, definitely tried changing it up, just didn't really come off the hand like he'd wanted it to. That one does, and it's fouled into the net right here above us. Count's going to remain 1-2. A great job here by Frederick to battle, not go down easy, because pitch count is a big deal in Little League Baseball. Oh, 100%. If you can keep fighting off those pitches. He's going to poke one to the left side. They'll get us to second. They'll look to turn 2. It's going to be an overthrow at first base, but they make the right play. They get the lead runner at second. You got 1 down, and again, a runner on first for Bellevue. Yeah, Frederick kept fighting with the 2-strike approach, did what he had to, outside pitch, took it to the outside, kept it on the ground, and was still able to get safe while just allowing 1 out. Keaton Heath now steps into the box, the first baseman for Bellevue. First pitch from Curry, he's going to miss up and away, 1-0. Next one's going to be down. He gets away from the catcher. Count's going to go to 2-0. Heath now with an opportunity, a base knock into the grass, might score the first run of the evening. He's going to poke one down the left field line. It'll be out of play and foul. Kind of go to 1-2. Yeah, a great spot. Now with the pass ball, you got the runner in scoring position. Like you mentioned, if a ball squeaks through the infield, definitely scoring a run. And that's going to be poked to left field. It'll be off the glove of the left fielder. They're going to look to score a run. He's going to round third. He is going to look to score. There'll be a play at the plate. And it's a great throw from the shortstop. How about that throw? The relay to get the runner out at home.
I mean, what a play. Just, misplays the ball in the outfield, but doesn't give up onto it. Gets it into his infield. Just a beautiful play at home plate. Gets the tag down. What a play.
Brantley Green to Colt Weaver behind the plate. He was ready for it, and that throw was on the money. As Tommy Artino will now step into the box with a runner on third and 2 down.
Just a perfect tandem play between your infield and your outfield.
He'll look at strike one on the outside half. How about the job it would be from Curry to get himself out of the jam after the leadoff walk? 0-2 now.
It's going to take big plays like those to win a championship game, and that might be one of those memorable moments we talk about at the end of this thing.
That's going to miss the outer half by maybe a ball. Kind of go to 1-2. Fouls it off, stays alive, does Tommy. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 delivery. He's going to get him swinging. Bellevue's going to go down scoreless after getting a runner on third. Bucyrus will come up in the top half of the second. You'll be able to see it after this quick commercial break.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back here inside Robert Peters Park alongside Evan Johnson in a 0-0 ball game after inning number 1. It'll be number 13, Jackson Kohler, in the box for Bucyrus. 0-2 from Artino to the leadoff batter.
Getting first pitch strike is so crucial, and now getting into an 0-2 count right away.
He's gonna throw it by him. Strikeout number 2 for Tommy.
3 straight pitches is all he needed to get the job done. Just beautiful work.
Heath Clady now steps into the box. Artino, 4 pitches, 4 strikes to start out the top half of inning number 2.
Just filling up the zone and making the hitters react.
It's going to be another routine ground ball right back to Tommy. He's fielded both balls put in play tonight, and that's 2 quick outs for Bellevue.
Just a nice and easy PFP. He doesn't put any more pressure on himself, makes a nice easy throw over to first base.
Colt Weaver now steps into the box for Bucyrus. He's going to lift one out of play to the right side. Quicker hands there from the fastball from Martino, but he's shown he can change up the speeds pretty well, so you can't sit fastball if you're the Bucyrus hitters.
Not at all.
And he does it right there with the off speed. Count goes to 0-2.
Just has beautiful drop on the off speed and is able to hit all of his spots.
And he's going to get him on the curveball. It's a 7-pitch inning for Tommy Martino. And Bellevue's now going to look to put something up in the bottom half after this break.
Oh Report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Josh Banks back here at Robert Peters Park alongside Evan Johnson in a 0-0 ball game after 1.5 and a 7-pitch inning for Tommy Martino, Evan.
Yeah, like I mentioned to you in the break, like that might be the quickest inning I've seen in my life in a long time. I mean, just 1, 2, 3 with all the strikes. I mean, he just filled up the zone, made his own defensive plays, just did everything.
Curry now going to look to match it. He's going to miss up and away with the first pitch.
Yeah, definitely we got possibly a pitcher's duel brewing.
The 1-0 delivery. It's going to miss up again.
Not far from that outside corner. Just has to bring it in just a touch to start getting those calls.
And that one's going to be just a little bit outside. Count will go to 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going to say that one rolled off his fingers a little too much.
The 3-0. He's going to catch the inside corner. Count will go to 3-1. Curry up to 21 pitches now on the evening. Fills up the zone again. He battles his way back and gets to a full count.
This would be just a crucial out to work all the way back from 3-0 and get the leadoff guy out.
The payoff pitch. It's going to miss just up. And it'll be another leadoff walk for Bellevue here in the bottom half of inning number 2.
Bellevue's got to find a way to get that runner across the plate now. With no outs, getting the leadoff man on.
Easton Weicker now. Looks at strike 1. And as you were getting ready to say, the leadoff guy twice in 1 inning, eventually it's got to push something across if you're Bellevue.
Yeah, got to have some situational hitting here. Keeping the ball on the ground, trying to move that guy over.
But Curry back to 0-2 after the leadoff walk. It's going to miss just outside. Count will go to 1-2.
He's loving that spot, that outside corner, just unable to get it.
That one's going to miss up and away. Count will go even now to 2-2, and not really a battle you want to lose if you're John Curry on the mound for the 12U All-Stars. The 2-2. He's going to get him looking. It'll be the first out of the bottom half of inning number 2.
That's what he's been trying to do all game. Just bring that ball right back into the zone. He was able to hit his spot that time for a beautiful punch out.
Miles Woodard now with a chance to advance a runner. He's going to square to bunt. It'll be a foul ball straight back into the umpire.
Love the idea with the small ball. Kind of surprised they maybe didn't go with the last batter, but just a great way to move runners over if they can get that bunt down.
Coming from an umpire's perspective, that's one of the worst moments that could happen to you. That foul ball bunt right back into the mask.
Oh, 100%. Definitely get you a little flustered behind the plate.
The 0-1. It's going to be poked to the left side, not a play. Count will go to 0-2. And again, after the leadoff walk, Curry fills up the zone to the next two batters, and he's going to look for another strikeout on this next pitch.
Yeah, really starting to settle into this game.
Foul ball to the left side. It'll stay 0-2.
So far, the lefty has really not been able to catch up to him.
Yeah, it'll be another foul ball. As Curry now up to 33 pitches here on the evening. He only gets 85 for the game, Evan.
Yeah, definitely been making him work there on the mound.
The 0-2 again. He'll get him swinging. He's out in front of the off speed. It'll be back-to-back Ks for John Curry. And again, after the leadoff walk, a chance to get out of the inning unscathed.
Yeah, just a great job by Curry to work back in this inning.
He's going to miss inside. 1-0.
Nearly identical to last inning. The pass ball now gets the runner over to second base.
And Hurt. We'll look at strike one, as this is Kellen Hurt, the third baseman for Bellevue. It'll be fouled straight back again off the umpire's mask. Count will go to 1-2. And Curry one pitch away from getting out of the jam. The 1-2. He'll get him looking, and Curry's going to pitch his way out of it again. And after two complete, we're still scoreless. Hey, come back for the top half of the third right after this quick timeout.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back here with Evan Johnson from the beautiful Robert Peters Park. It's top three. It's still 0-0. Tommy Artino on the mound. He's going to start off the first batter with a ball up. I was just talking with his dad, Evan, and how about this one? He's 12 years old, and he sits about 71 miles an hour.
I mean, it is very impressive. He works with such a quick tempo. He keeps every hitter off balance with the speed. He's also able, because of that speed, his off speed just makes it that much better.
Oh, and by the way, he has yet to throw his changeup here this evening, as this is Evan Johnson in the box.
Great name.
And he's going to look at strike two. Count goes to 1-2 on the outside corner.
Bucyrus going to have to find a way just to get this ball in play.
He'll get another one swinging. His 5th strikeout.
Just been so efficient on the mound today. These Bucyrus hitters are just going to have to find a way to work their counts and find a adjustment.
As this is number 12, Alex Reichart. That'll be fouled straight back at you, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, right back at me. He just missed that one, went straight behind. So they're starting to close in, maybe on squaring up a ball.
The 1-1 is going to be the off speed. It'll go to 1-2. And by the way, as I was getting ready to say, Tommy has yet to throw a changeup. We've seen fastball curveball out of this young man so far this evening. And he gets his 6th strikeout on the fastball.
I mean, these hitters are just trying their best to catch up to the fastball. And we saw in the middle of that count is when he brings in the breaking ball, it just does that much more damage.
Well, and it's one of those situations where when you're at this age and you're able to control a curveball the way this young man can, if you've got any type of control of your changeup, that makes you very dangerous. As Eli Parker not going to look to get the first hit of the evening for Bucyrus. And he'll look at strike 1 on the breaking ball.
Yeah, he's just able to hit his spots so well. We saw right there that ball was way outside, drops right in on the outside corner.
He'll look at strike number 2. Count's going to go to 0-2.
These counts get to 0-2 so fast, hitters don't even know what hit him.
And he'll miss away with the fastball. I expect him to come back fastball again. Middle, try to throw it by him. And he will do just that. 3 up, 3 down, all 3, by the way, a strikeout. And after 2.5, Tommy Artino is dealing. We'll come back for the bottom half of the 3rd after this quick break.
Oh.report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Josh Banks back here at Robert Peters Park alongside Evan Johnson in a 0-0 ball game after 2.5 and an absolute pitcher's duel as Anthony Caranfa is going to look to change that, and he's going to rope one to the shortstop. Play's made. He'll make the throw across the diamond. He's going to be safe at first. And one thing that you hear kids say, that's why you hustle it out right there, Evan.
100%. We got tons of rain earlier, so maybe this field is playing just that much slower, and that's why you hit a 100% effort down that line, and you will get rewarded.
As now Colton Nichols will step to the box. He'll swing and miss at strike 1.
I mean, we've seen this before, Bellevue getting the leadoff runner on. They still have to do something with that runner.
That's going to be poked into right field. It's a routine fly ball, and it'll be caught out there. As that's one down, and again, like you just said, Evan, 3 innings in a row, Bellevue has had the leadoff runner on, and they've been yet to produce.
Curry's done a great job at limiting damage.
As Curry's going to step back on the mound. He'll deliver. It'll be roped. Caught. No, dropped. They'll get the out at second as Kogi unable to squeeze that one, but you still get the lead runner, so you still got 2 down. And again, a runner stranded at first.
I mean, that's another reason why you run that ball out.
Lane Carter now comes into the box. The 12 batter. He's going to look at strike 1 on the outside corner. As Curry now up to 43.
He has been more efficient this inning.
That's going to be roped through the 6-hole. But the outfield does a great job of getting it in quick. They only get 1 base, but Bellevue now kind of moving a little bit as Josh Allen steps in. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Curry will get him swinging on the outside half. The 0-1 from Curry. The off-speed breaking ball gets him swinging. Count goes to 0-2.
Just a great spot for Curry. He's got to finish the job here, though.
And he'll do just that. He's going to be punched out at first on the drop third. A great throw by Reichardt. And how about this, Evan? After 3, we're still scoreless. Both starting pitchers pitching an absolute gem. We'll come back for inning number 4. How about that, folks? 30 minutes in, we're already through 3 after this break.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back inside Robert Peters Park alongside Evan Johnson as Mason Hanlon's going to step into the dish. He's going to look to get the first hit of the game for Bucyrus off of Artino. And he's going to look at strike 1, Evan.
Yeah, no easy task to get a hit off of Artino. He's just been mowing through this lineup.
He'll look at ball 1 low, kind of go to 1-1. And like you said, it's the pace of play. He's one of those pitchers that has learned, I control the pace, the game goes at my pace.
Yeah, you can just see the confidence on the mound. He knows it, and he feels like he's just owning this field right now.
Kind of go to 2-1, though. Mason doing a good job of waiting for his pitch. He'll chase a high fastball, though. Kind of go to 2-2. Again, though, at this age, the ball coming in that quick, that high fastball is really hard to lay off of.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get him swinging. Drop third strike. They'll make the throw to first. And that'll be out number 1. As the catcher, Easton Weicker fields it, makes the throw, and gets the out.
Yeah, the balls that have been hit in the infield haven't been, really hard, and the defense has just done a great job at making those routine plays.
Kogi is going to square to lay one down. He'll lunge at that high fastball. It'll be 0-1. Kogi gonna look to use the speed that he possesses to get a base runner for Bucyrus.
I like the approach, try to catch the defense off guard and just get one down the line.
He'll take a fastball on the outside corner, kind of go to 0-2. And do we see fastball here? Do we see curveball? It'll be another fastball, and it'll be, again, 2 up, 2 down, both by way of the strikeout. He's up to 9 Ks on the evening.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous spot. If you're a hitter and you're in an 0-2 count, he can just go a multitude of ways to attack you.
Brantley Green now takes a look at ball 1 inside. He rolled over. Back to Artino, back at the leadoff batter here in the first inning.
I mean, that's just how much break the curveball has. Looks like it's going to hit him, and it drops back in.
He'll look at ball 2, kind of go to 2-0. Artino, one of the first times in 2 innings that he's been behind against the batter. The 2-0. It'll go to 3-0. Green now with a great opportunity to get a base runner for Bucyrus, coming up into the meat of their order. The 3-0 delivery. He'll get one across, 3-1. From a baseball background, you and I both have it, Evan. How hard is it to look at that 3-0 fastball that you know is going to be middle?
Oh, it's painful. You know it's coming, but you know it's best if you are able to lay off of it and help your team out.
And now he's going to foul off the next one. Now the count's going to run full. Again, Artino gets himself back in the count, throws 2 straight. Now he's going to look to retire the side right here. And he'll do just that on the curveball. How about it for Tommy Artino, his 10th K of the evening. We're scoreless after 3.5, 4.5. We're going to come back for the bottom of the 4th. Who can score first? That's the name of the game. Come back, find out after this break.
Oh.report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Josh Banks back here with Evan Johnson at Robert Peters Park in Bellevue, Ohio, in an absolute pitcher's duel. We played 3.5 innings, and it's 0-0. New pitcher for Bucyrus is Colt Weaver. He's going to step on the mound. He'll throw a first pitch strike. It's going to be grounded to the third baseman. Can't field it clean. Turns and makes the throw. They'll have a leadoff runner. Again, the 4th inning in a row for Bellevue. Now, can they produce?
They've been putting the ball in play a lot more these last 2 innings. Hopefully that will start finding some gaps and lead to some good things.
Carson Frederick now. He's going to lift one out of play right here behind me. He'll get ahead. Weaver gets ahead 0-1 on Frederick. And really just confidence in these Bucyrus pitchers their coach Brock Lore must have, because they've been ahead in the count, behind in the count. And that's going to be lifted into center field. That'll be a base hit. bobbled a little bit by the center fielder, but it's in. But Bellevue now producing. They've got first and second with nobody out, Evan.
That's something they haven't been able to do all game, is when they get that leadoff runner, to be able to move him over without 2 outs. Next guy does his job.
Keaton Heath now with an opportunity to get an RBI and to get the rally rolling for Bellevue. He'll hit one back up the middle. They'll get the out at third. A great job by Weaver to have the awareness to get that lead runner. Most kids are going to try to turn that double play there, Evan. He gets the lead runner. Now you're first and second still with 1 out.
There's a heads-up baseball play, especially with no outs. You got to kill that leadoff runner, especially when you're in a 0-0 ball game.
Tommy Artino now with an opportunity to help himself. Runners on first and second and 1 out. Weaver will throw him an off-speed first pitch. The left fielder will come, or the right fielder will come in and make a play, as Weaver does a great job to induce the fly out. And now first and second, 2 down. Bellevue still looking to produce a run.
Something about these Bucyrus pitchers, man. They just do such a good job when they find themselves in a jam.
Weaver delivers. It'll be up and in. Count will be 1-0. Weaver now delivers the 1-0. It's going to be hit back up the middle to the shortstop. It'll get through into center field. They're going to look to score. They're going to not kind of hesitate a little bit to get the ball in. So now, because of the hesitation there, Evan, we got bases loaded, 2 outs.
Yeah, there was a lot of hesitation on both sides. No one really knew, was fully committed. Would have been a close play at home plate if it were to happen.
Now Easton Weicker steps in, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Good news for Bucyrus is you have the force everywhere with these 2 outs. Just have to field the ball cleanly and flip it to the closest bag.
Well, and here's the thing, you know, Adam just mentioned it to me too. The last time they tried to score a run on a ball hit to the outfield, the kid got thrown out at home. You know, as a coach, that's in the back of your mind. You don't want to make the last out at home plate.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Fouled straight back as Weicker is right on that fastball from Weaver. A little bit more out in front, and that ball might hit into the high school field, Evan.
Yeah, these hitters are attacking early this inning. They want that run across.
It's going to be poked into right field. It'll get down. It'll score at least 1. They'll get it in. They'll look to score 2. And it'll score 2. As the ball skips away, they're going to look to score. Oh, they thought about scoring another one. The poke to right field from Easton Weicker, and Bellevue jumps out to a 2-0 lead.
Just great base running, heads up, getting 2 guys around. He does a job, just bloops it into the outfield.
And here's the thing, you know, being around the game for as long as I have and as long as you have, you don't see very many 12-year-olds that know how to take that outside pitch the other way, and he just did that perfectly.
Yeah, everyone wants to be pull heavy, but he put it to where the pitcher gave it to him.
Weaver delivers strike 1 to Miles Woodard. It's going to miss outside. Count will go to 1-1.
Even though there's 2 outs, you still have 2 runners in scoring position if you're Bellevue. You just want to keep racking up these runs.
Right back up the middle. Play made by the shortstop. He'll throw him out at first. Bucyrus gets out of it, only giving up 2. But after 4 complete, Bellevue finally puts a run on the board. The score, Bellevue 2, Bucyrus 0. We'll be back for the top half of the 5th after this timeout.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back here at the beautiful Robert Peters Park. Bellevue finally cracks the scoreboard. They go up 2-0 after 4, Evan, and it was clutch hitting from the catcher, Easton Weicker.
Yeah, they've been knocking at the door all game. They're able to finally kick the door down and get some runs across.
But Bucyrus is going to lead off the top half of the 5th with their first base hit. It'll come off the bat of Colton Lane. And I tell you what, they're not going to quit, Evan.
Not at all. They just come out attacking right away.
The 3-hole hitter, Bentley Lohr, he walked back in the first. He's going to look at ball 1 low. Ball 2 is going to be low and away. It'll allow Lane to advance to second. A runner now in scoring position for Bucyrus. And Lohr heading the count 2-0.
Maybe the runner getting on base kind of throwing him off of his game a little bit. He's been cruising through this game, hasn't had too much pressure on his shoulders until now.
Artino, it's going to be 3-0. I want to say, if my memory serves me correctly, it was a 4-pitch walk to Bentley Lohr back in the first inning as well.
I believe so. Just really not wanting to give him anything to hit, I guess.
One of the better hitters for this Bucyrus team is Bentley. The 3-0. He'll take a look at strike 1. Must have just been the top portion of the zone. That'll miss inside, and now the tying run at first base for Bucyrus. And the big fella, John Curry, comes into the box. And he pitched a great 3 innings. And now he's got an opportunity to put a ball in play and give his team a chance to mount a comeback.
Yeah, he did a fantastic game on the mound. And the first spot today, really for this Bucyrus team, to knock in some runs.
Yeah, John threw 3 full innings, gave up 4 hits, no runs, no earned, only walked 2 and struck out 5. Artino's gonna reach back and rip one down the middle, counts 0-1.
They gave him a breather with the mound meeting, hoping he starts settle in.
He'll take a look at ball 1 up. Count will go to 1-1, and the last thing you want to do if you're Tommy is walk the bases loaded with nobody out. He'll get him swinging on the curveball. Count's going to go to 1-2.
Doubled up with it, just a nasty pitch on the outside. Hard to put a barrel on that.
That's going to get a barrel on it. It'll get through the right side of the infield. They're going to send him home. He'll be out at 4. Aggressive base running by Bucyrus, but how about the throw by the right fielder, Colton Nichols, to gun him at home.
Just a wild play. That ball not too deep in the outfield. Heads up to as soon as that ball was in his glove, he was firing it to 4.
First and second again with 1 out. Jason Kohler now. He'll hit one back to the pitcher. He'll field it. They'll get the out at first, but he'll move the runners up 60 feet. Now the tying run stands on second as Heath Clady will come up to the plate.
Good job over at third base. Just taking control of that ball, making a strong throw across, not worrying about the other runners.
Clady now with an opportunity to punch in 2. He'll turn on 1 down the third base side. It'll be a foul ball. Clady, a ball in the grass, potentially scores the tying run. He's going to rope one into right field. It's going to get all the way to the fence, and Clady's going to have a double, and we're going to be all knotted up at 2. How about the confidence for this Bucyrus squad?
What a clutch hit. Never gave up. They just keep on fighting, and what a shot to right field.
Colt Weaver now with an opportunity to drive in the go-ahead run and help his own cause on the mound. Curveball is going to be fouled out of play. The 0-1 misses high. Count's going to go to 1-1. That's going to be fouled out of play again. Almost it went right back into the dugout. Almost got a kid in the top of the head. But Artino now works himself to a 1-2 count. He's going to look to get out of this one with a 2-2 tie, the delivery. He'll get him swinging on the curveball. That'll end the top half of the fifth. But Bucyrus fights back on the double by Clady. They tie it up at 2. Can Bellevue answer? Come back to find out.
Oh Report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Robert Peters Park, Bellevue, Ohio. It's 2-2 in the bottom half of the fifth. Josh Banks alongside Evan Johnson. How about the answer by this Bucyrus squad? They gave up 2. It didn't matter. They answered in the top half and tied this one up.
They got put in a tough spot, but they never gave up. They kept believing, trusting their skills, and it delivered.
Kellen hurt now. He's going to rope one to center, right at the center fielder, and caught.
That ball was a liner, but sometimes it just doesn't fall your way.
Anthony Carenfa now with an opportunity to get a runner on. The first time this game, by the way, that Bellevue did not get the leadoff runner on base was that line shot to center field right there by Hurt.
Yeah, and that might have been one of their best hits of the day, just unfortunately right at a defender.
Weaver gets him to chase on the off speed, down low. Count goes to 1-1. Count will go to 1-2. Weaver, the 1-2 delivery. He'll get him looking on the changeup on the outside corner. Out number 2 here in the bottom half of the fifth.
Just a beautiful sequence, keeping those hitters unbalanced.
Nichols now steps into the plate. He'll take a swing at the first pitch. It'll be 0-1 on the fastball in the outside corner. The 0-1 from Weaver. It'll be 0-2, and Weaver now getting himself in a little bit of a rhythm.
Starting to take control of the mound and the batter's box.
The 0-2. It'll be low. Count will go to 1-2. Try to change speeds on me a little bit. Nichols did a great job of not chasing.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Keeping it in front of the plate, trying to get a chase.
That's going to be outside. That'll run the count even to 2-2. Not really a spot that you want to get into if you're Weaver on the mound. The 2-2 delivery. It'll be fouled out of play. Great job by Nichols there to fight off that inside fastball and stay alive.
Yeah, great 2-strike approach. Doing a job up at the plate.
The 2-2. It'll be fouled out of play again. Weaver getting a little grunt going, trying to bring a little extra juice behind those couple pitches.
Yeah, he wants the big punch out here.
The 2-2 again. It'll be grounded to first base. A great play over there by the first baseman, and he'll get out of it unscathed. We played 5 complete, folks. Remember, we only play 6 in Little League. So in the top half of the 6, Bucyrus will have a chance to take the lead. Can they do it? Come back and find out after this break.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
We have played 5 complete here in Bellevue, Ohio, and we got a 2-2 tie. Josh Banks alongside Evan Johnson. What a game we've had so far.
Just a back and forth battle to start off.
As we'll have a foul ball on the first pitch. Johnson kind of looking to slap one down the third base side. It'll be 0-1.
Just trying to change something up with their approach, trying to get that leadoff runner on. It worked for them last time when they were able to get those base runners on early in the inning.
Weicker kind of took that one off the inner part of the foot there, taking a little bit of a break. The 0-1. It's going to be lifted to left field. How about the diving catch by the left fielder, Frederick? What a play, Evan.
We talk about in these big games, you need to have the big moments. And what a play that was, selling his body out for this team.
Alex Reichart now with a chance to get a runner on for Bucyrus. He'll take a look at ball number 1 up. But how about the catch by Frederick? That's a leadoff single for Bucyrus if he doesn't lay out and make that play for his team.
Yeah, just a great read off of it. I mean, he was sprinting in as soon as that ball was hit.
It's going to be hit back up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. Makes the throw. He'll stay on the bag. The stretch by Keaton Heath. And now we got 2 away. And Eli Parker comes to the plate.
Defense showing out here in the top of the 6th inning, trying to give their team a chance to walk it off in the bottom.
Parker now with a chance to get on base for Bucyrus. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball from Martino. Martino at 72 pitches on the evening. That's going to be lifted and caught by the second baseman, Woodard. And after 5.5, it's 2-2. Bellevue's got a shot to walk it off in the bottom half. You're not going to want to miss it. Come back and check it out after this.
OH Report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Josh Banks back here with Evan Johnson. It's the bottom of the 6th, and Bellevue has a chance to walk it off with the bottom half of the order. Colt Weaver delivers. It's going to be lifted out of play right here towards us. 0-1. And folks, we are through 6 innings of baseball, and Evan, it's just now at the 60-minute mark.
I mean, we've been cruising through this game. Both teams have just been so efficient on the mound.
0-2 now for Weaver on the mound. He delivers. Foul ball down the first base side. A great job there by the 11 hitter for Bellevue to stay alive in the count. Oh, and we just found out if we go into extra innings as we get a strikeout swinging, we're going to go MLB rules, folks. So runner, the last out will start on second base and we'll play ball. Lane Carter now steps into the box. Lane 1 for 1 on the evening with a hit. He's going to foul this one way out of play. Get ahead 0-1 for Weaver. But again, Carter already with a hit in the game. Could use a big one right here. 0-2 from Weaver.
Weaver's really filling up the zone. These hitters are close, just trying to make something do with it.
The 0-2. It's going to be roped down the third base line. Carter's 2 for 2. Josh Allen steps in, but if you're Bellevue, that's exactly what you want to happen. You're the bottom 3 in your order. One person gets on. That means your leadoff batter is guaranteed to bat in this inning if there's no double play. Allen's going to foul that one off to the right side.
They put themselves in a great spot here. Just got to get that first guy on.
It's going to be hit to the right side. It'll be off the first baseman's glove. They'll have runners on first and second with 1 down, and the top of the order is going to come up to the plate for Bellevue.
Talk about the bottom of this lineup doing a job. Just not too many flashy hits, just putting the ball on the ground through the defense to keep the game alive.
I was talking to assistant coach Tom Martino over here, and he said, you know what, we're not worried about where we're at in the lineup. The bottom half can produce, and they did just that. As Jason Poff steps in, he'll look at ball 1 up. The 1-0 from Weaver. It's going to be hit to the left side. The third baseman to make the play. He'll get the force out at third. And again, the awareness and the routine baseball by Bucyrus has stopped a couple runs from scoring. But Carson Frederick made the diving catch in left, and now he's got an opportunity to walk it off for his team.
Great baseball IQ by Bucyrus, killing that lead runner.
He's going to miss up from Weaver. Hey, look here, strike 1. Now, folks, as a reminder, if Bellevue walks this off right here, we're done. If Bucyrus mounts a comeback and they manage to win, Evan Johnson and myself will be on the call for a second one 30 minutes after this one. Frederick's going to foul one off his foot. Count will go to 1-2. And now Colt Weaver has a chance to set him down after 2 base hits from the bottom half of the order.
Both teams know the situation. Just can go either way here.
Weaver sets, delivers the 1-2. He'll get him looking, and we've got bonus baseball, folks. You're getting your money's worth tonight. After 6 complete, your score, Bellevue 6, Bucyrus 6. Come back for the extra ones right after this timeout.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back here with Evan Johnson. We got bonus baseball, folks. Kellen Hurt is going to step on the mound for Bellevue here in the top half of the 7th. First pitch, we have fastball fouled off to the right side as it's Mason Hanlon in the box. Runner on second, folks. MLB rules, as Evan called it. You start with your last batted out on second base. And hey, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for the team at the plate. The 0-1. Evan, we were just talking about it, and I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for Bellevue. The fact that you have 2 kids that throw this hard at this age level is just thoroughly impressive to me.
Yeah, it's incredible the rotation they've built here. And they have on this squad just a whole bunch of flamethrowers.
Well, and then finding out that there's 6 of them. Count's going to go even to 2-2. As Hanlon looks, fouls one off, looks at 2 balls, then looks at strike 2 right down Main Street. Kellen Hurt now looking to get the first out of the inning. As that'll miss up, count will run full, and a big opportunity here for Bucyrus to get first and second with nobody out.
Yeah, Bucyrus maybe feeling a little bit more pressure, knowing that they almost have to get that runner across at second base.
The full count, the payoff pitch. It's strike 3 from Kellen Hurt. He retires the first batter, and now it'll come down to number 2 hitter in the inning, number 7, Kelson Kogi. Kogi tried to lay down a bunt in his first appearance. He's going to square again. He'll pull back, and that runner's going to advance to third. And now Bucyrus is 60 feet away from taking the lead, Mr. Johnson.
That's exactly what they needed to happen. Broke their way. I mean, that's what happens when you show bunt. You start to put pressure on the defense 60 feet away from taking the lead.
He's going to look to show bunt again. He's going to get it down, but it's going to be foul. Kelson's letting that ball travel a little bit too far. If you're trying to bunt, you want to catch it out in front of the plate, not in the middle of the plate, to give yourself a chance to push it forward.
Yeah, and with the sacrifice squeeze they have set here, you also want to put that ball just away from the middle.
Kogi now going to look to swing away. He'll look at a fastball up and in. That'll make the count 2-1.
With 1 out, it just takes 1 swing. It can even be a deep fly ball to the outfield.
That'll be fouled out of play. Count's going to go even to 2-2.
Just some great fights on 2 strikes by both squads in this game today.
The 2-2 delivery from Hurt. He'll get him looking on the outside corner. Hurt's got 2 Ks now. Runner on third. And it all's up to the leadoff batter, Brantley Green.
I mean, just a beautiful spot in the outside corner. Hard to take a hack at that one, but you kind of almost have to when you have 2 strikes.
Green grounded out and struck out. He'll call strike 1 right at the letters.
Not backing down from the moment, just going right at these hitters like there's not a runner on third base.
The 0-1. Now 0-2. Kellen Hurt with an opportunity to get out scoreless and give his team a chance in the bottom half of the 7th.
Obviously knowing that Bellevue is going to get that runner as well on second base to start the bottom of the 7th. Just, you feel like you have to get this run across.
You have to push 1 across if you're Bucyrus, because Bellevue is at 3, 4, 5 in their lineup when they come up to the plate. Green is going to foul it off. A good battle here by Brantley Green. The 0-2 again from Kellen Hurt. It'll be up and away. Count will go to 1-2.
That's a great pitch on 0-2. Not far out of the zone, but it's close enough that maybe you can get a hitter swinging at it.
Great pitch, great take by Green. Now the count's 1-2. The delivery. He does a great job of holding up on the high heat. Count goes even to 2-2.
Can't let this hitter slip away, especially when you had that 0-2 count.
The 2-2 from Hurt. He gets him swinging. Kellen Hurt gets 3 Ks on the inning. Bellevue's going to have a runner on second and a chance to walk it off and win a championship when we come back.
Oh.report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Comes down to this. Josh Banks with Evan Johnson at Robert Peters Park. Carson Frederick standing on second. Bellevue at the meat of their order, 3, 4, 5, with a chance to win it. Keaton Heath is going to have that first opportunity.
Maybe just the most ideal situation for Bellevue.
It's going to be lifted to left center. It'll be down. It'll get to the fence. They're going to look to score him. There's going to be no play at the plate. And Keaton Heath is going to walk it off for Bellevue as they're going to win it on 1 pitch, 1 swing by a final of 3-2.
I mean, attacking first pitch, a nice drive to the left center gap. And he knew he was going for all the way. Not even a throw at the plate.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for this one. We'll be back with our post-game show and MVP interview and trophy presentation right after this timeout.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks back here at Robert Peters Park with Evan Johnson, where Bellevue walks it off in extras, Evan, by a final of 3-2. We just played 7 innings of baseball in under an hour and a half at the 12U level, number 1.
I mean, that was just an incredible game. The pace was just so quick. Both teams battling. We kind of touched on it pregame that this could be a pitcher's duel, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was a pitcher's duel. I got numbers right here in front of me. Again, Bellevue wins at 3-2 in 7 innings. They go 3 runs on 9 hits. On the other side of things, Bucyrus goes 2 runs on 3 hits, but the key, they had 2 errors.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is the mistakes. We talked about it is the team that makes the less mistakes is probably has a better chance of winning. They didn't get those hits until later, too. I mean, they got no hit through those first couple of innings, and that was a problem. They just weren't able to get anything started early, but they still fought and they battled. They never gave up. They fought all the way to the end. Just an overall impressive effort.
And how about, you know, we're going to talk about who our MVPs are going to be here shortly, but how about the fact that Tommy Artino throws 6 innings of baseball, 74 pitches, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. But how about this stat? 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, and of those 74 pitches, 52 of them were strikes.
That's just unheard of. I mean, he was filling up the zone. He just had such a great command of that mound. He had all these hitters fooled with his heat, with his off speed. He just had a great mix of pitches, and he just dominated today.
And then how about this? We talked about it when we came back up. If you're Bellevue, you're right where you want to be. You're 2-hole batters on second base. You've got what in most lineups is your best hitter, that number 3 guy in the box. And you're looking at the walk-off right now. Keaton Heath puts a ball into left center, does exactly what he's supposed to do, and Frederick scores.
I mean, he was ready for the moment. First pitch of the inning, and he's hacking away at it. That's kind of what this Bellevue team did all game, and it really worked out for them in the end.
Yeah, and Bellevue's going to win it. They win a district championship. They're going to now get to represent District 7 in the state tournament with a chance to win that and move on to Indiana. And hey, listen, the best part about this age group, you go out to regionals and you win that, then we get to watch these kids again on ESPN at the Little League World Series.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this team they have just so much potential, and they can go as far as they want. And we talked about all the pitchers that we didn't even get to see today because of just how dominant Artino was.
So what we're going to do, folks, Evan's going to stay right here on the mic. He's going to keep talking about the game, I guess. I'm going to walk over and talk to Coach Nichols. I'm going to grab our MVPs. And when you hear another voice, it's going to be Evan Johnson with our 2 MVPs. And, folks, those are going to be Keaton Heath, who had the walk-off, and obviously the kid that threw 6 innings, Tommy Artino.
Yeah, 2 very deservable guys. We almost wanted to be like, usually our MVP is just one guy, but it was too hard just to choose one guy. I mean, both these guys just had great contributions to this game.
Yeah, too hard to pick one. We picked 2, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have both of those young men for our MVPs of the evening.
Oh.report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
shit, boy.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Evan Johnson here with your Tommy's Frozen Custard MVP. And it's Tommy Artino, the starter, the ace for Bellevue today. And you're wearing the medal. You're a district champion. How are you feeling, Tommy?
Great.
Great, you got your boys behind you. Just what is it like to have this moment with your team? You guys been just kind of mowing through the rest of these lineups.
Feeling really good.
So you were the ace today. Did you kind of just know that today the championship game was going to be your day to be on the bump?
Yeah.
Throughout the day, like how are you? What's going through your mind? Are you getting anxious, worried, or were you just kind of confident throughout the entire day, warm-ups, knowing that you were going to have your stuff today?
Kind of anxious, kind of confident.
That's a good mix between with the butterflies. So you start to just really settle in those first couple innings. I mean, you didn't have a hit through the first couple of innings. Just kind of talk about the confidence you had on that mound. I mean, you're playing with such a fast tempo.
My dad always told me to be confident when I'm pitching.
Yeah, it really showed out there in your stuff. And your defense had some incredible plays. Just tell me, how does it make your life easier when you have a defense that's making diving plays in the outfield? They're making all the routine plays on the ground.
Just let it throw strikes so they can field it.
I believe you had 11 strikeouts today. Just, I mean, you had the heater working, the curveball was hitting all its spots. What do you think worked best for you today?
Curveball.
Curveball, and why is that?
They couldn't. Like, kind of hit it, but they couldn't really.
Yeah, I mean, you're hitting the spots. It had that big loop on it. So this team keeps on moving on. Just kind of how are you feeling for the rest of the way?
Great.
Great? All right, I'm going to have you pass off your headset. I mean, you normally do one MVP, but it's too good. We had too good of a guys. We had to do two. Keaton Heath with me now, the walk-off man. Tell me, you're coming up in that situation with the extra innings rule. You have a runner at second base, no outs. You're stepping up to the plate. Walk me through what's going on in your mind.
So I was just thinking, try to put the ball in play in the outfield. Hopefully my runner could score.
That's a great mentality going into it. You swing at first pitch. What'd you see the first pitch?
A great pitch to swing at.
Great pitch to swing at. I love that. You're also a district champion. How are kind of your feeling with the medal on you? You had the presentation.
Pretty darn good.
Pretty good. Let's talk about this team. I mean, you guys up 2-0. You start to feel calm. You get those 2 runs, I believe, in the 4th, 5th inning. But then Bucyrus comes back. But this team never gave up. They just kept fighting. What does that kind of say about you guys that you just never really gave up?
That we're a really good team put together.
really good team put together. Yes, you guys are. I mean, top through bottom, you guys were the bottom of your lineup was producing. Just kind of, why do you think this team is so special?
Because we work together really well.
Yeah, work together really well. I mean, you're all from Bellevue, but this is the all-star team, so you guys all came together. I mean, you just look like a complete team. I'm going to ask you the same thing, and just kind of, where do you think you guys are going to keep going from here? Like, how do you keep progressing?
Just work on hitting and fielding every day and try to get better every day.
All right, and one thing we have at OH Report is I'm going to have you look in the camera and give any shout-outs you'd like to, and I'll have you pass the headset over to Tommy because I forgot to do that for him.
Shout out to my dad to help me work on hitting when I was younger so I could be a better baseball player in life.
Have you passed the headset over to Tommy? Tommy, anyone you would like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my family and my team and my coaches.
All right, there you have it, our 2 MVPs today. Got the team behind them, district champions, Bellevue Redmen. And here we go with the water bass.
OH Report brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
Josh Banks back here with Evan Johnson one final time from Robert Peters Park for our Elite Fitness postgame show where you see it now. They're running a poll. Bellevue is your division or your District 7 district championships. They'll move on to the 12U state tournament. Evan, we had a phenomenal ball game today. It's a lot of fun calling 12U baseball.
Oh, it was a boatload of fun today. I mean, both of these teams just brought great energy. You got to see them celebrating at the end with the walk-off. I mean, there's no better feeling in baseball than a walk-off win, especially when it's in a championship game.
And how about this? Bellevue now has the 10U and the 12U district championship. Their 10U team beats Avon 4-2. Their 12U team walks it off. And let's not forget their 11U team was district runner-up. They're going to be good for years to come here in Bellevue.
Yeah, I'm sure the high school coaches are looking at these guys and knowing that they have a bright future ahead of them. A lot of stars already in this lineup.
And for Bucyrus, this is their first year back in the Little League tournament in about 10 years.
That's really impressive.
So they come in, they run through, they make it to a championship game, and they lose on a walk-off in extra innings. Their future is bright as well. They got kids from 3 different school districts on their team. They're going to be a lot of fun to watch as they grow up. But, Evan, final thoughts.
Yeah, I think this was a pitcher's duel, obviously. I love the fight that we had from both squads today. Bucyrus making a comeback, putting the game in extra innings. I love the defense we saw today, saw some great defensive plays, and it's always great to see a walk-off.
And I couldn't ask for a better game to come out and hang out with. As always, Adam Thompson, our producer today, does all of our graphics and everything for us. Evan Johnson pulled double duty today as our camera op and my color commentary. I am Josh Banks, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your summer. And it's almost football season, folks, so we'll see you then. Till next time, everybody.